If you're currently unable to experience comfort or pleasure, not to mention orgasm, during penetrative sex, sometimes the key to unlocking these experiences lies in the stories and memories stored in your physical anatomy. Most women know what I mean when I say that making love is much different than the sex we see on porn. The kind where hard, fast, and deep thrusting are the norm, and a woman is expected to scream out in pleasure in under a minute. What is least commonly known is that female arousal is not quite that simple. In fact, female arousal is complex enough that a woman's libido might eventually shut down if she doesn't experience the kind of sexual exchanges her anatomy responds best to on a consistent basis. In other words, if sex has begun to feel like a chore, like something to be done just to please your partner, or something you fear, dread, or feel nausea over, it is very likely that you have emotions, stories, or memories in your nervous system and muscle memory that are keeping you from being in better touch with what actually turns you on and asking for it. From shame in early childhood to trauma experienced in rape to a woman's beliefs that her vagina and vulva are smelly, dirty, or ugly to years of rough sex to living in survival mode for far too long and more, these stories and memories are more common than we often think. If we look at data on the female orgasm, we find that heterosexual women orgasm only around 60% of the time, while lesbians orgasm much more often, at least 85% of the time. While for some women, coaching and individual practices are enough to overcome these challenges, Yoni massage is a practice sought out to heal with a touch-based therapeutic modality that only highly sensitive and specially trained practitioners can facilitate. What is a yoni massage? Yoni is a Sanskrit word for the female sex center, and it translates in English to sacred space. A yoni massage is first and foremost facilitated to help the receiver connect to her emotional body, sensuality, and sexuality more deeply and comfortably in the caring hands of the practitioner. Often, women who receive this treatment are experiencing these aspects of themselves in a safe space for the first time ever. The practitioner will normally guide the recipient of the massage through relaxing breathing techniques and a specialized full body massage before moving into the sexological bodywork part of the treatment. The practitioner's priority is the client's comfort and sense of safety throughout the entirety of the massage, and especially during the part of the session focused exclusively on the client's yoni. This experience can be a very emotional one, so there's typically an emphasis on going slow and moving gently through the duration of the massage experience. Orgasm may or may not happen depending on the unique state and readiness of the client, and some clients will return for multiple sessions before experiencing pleasure or even readiness to receive more stimulating or internal touch. What is yoni massage helpful for? Yoni massage is a practice for helping women regain comfort and sensitivity in their vulvas and vaginas. The specialized massage techniques are effective in releasing tightness, soreness, reactive contractions, numbness, and pain from throughout the vulva and vagina. A yoni massage is also helpful for women experiencing physical discomfort, numbness, or pain related to vaginismus or orgasmic anhedonia. Other benefits of receiving yoni massage include greater stress and anxiety relief, more calm and comfort in social settings, including in the dating world, and even discovery of new pleasure points in the female sexual anatomy. Imagine discovering more pleasure than you even knew you were capable of experiencing. How long is a yoni massage appointment? Due to the intimate nature of a yoni massage session, you can expect the appointment to last for a minimum of 90 minutes with allowance of up to 2 hours for spacious and easy processing of whatever might come up for the client. Not all of this time is spent with direct physical contact between the practitioner and client. Part is spent in consultation, and part is set aside for the client's grounding and integration before leaving the treatment space and returning to their daily life. How can yoni massage help women become multi-orgasmic? Do you know that the clitoral orgasm is just one of many types of orgasm a woman can experience? The next commonly known orgasm is the G-spot orgasm. If you haven't yet experienced the pleasures of the G-spot orgasm, you can have a look at the tips and techniques I share here. The cervix has its own orgasmic pleasure to be explored, along with the P-spot and the A-spot, both located near the cervix on the posterior and anterior vaginal walls, respectively. If you haven't yet experienced or explored pleasure through stimulating these deliciously sweet orgasmic spots inside of your yoni, a yoni massage can help you awaken their pleasure potential and enhance your sex life, giving you pleasure from almost any angle. You can also work on these spots yourself and explore yoni massage on your own. I highly recommend using a curved wand for accessing the G-spot, cervix, P-spot, and A-spot zones, or a yoni egg for beginning your journey to resensitization of your vaginal canal in a more passive manner. There are many zones and more specific techniques shared between a practitioner and client based on the client's needs during a yoni massage session. If you wish to book a session or receive a one-to-one online instructional, you can do so by contacting me here. Discover the highest quality yoni crystal products. Shop a range of yoni eggs and wands in rose quartz, rainbow obsidian, and more. How does a yoni egg help women experience more orgasms? Simply by bringing your awareness to your vaginal walls and the sensations available to you, does a yoni egg begin to help awaken your pleasure. A yoni egg also helps strengthen the muscles around the vaginal walls in the pelvic floor and helps stimulate the various pleasure zones within. Yoni eggs come in multiple sizes, which allow women to start with larger sizes while gradually moving towards eggs of a smaller size as they cultivate more strength and sensitivity. It is said that a yoni egg practice also helps women with emotional regulation and hormonal health. At the very least, using a yoni egg is a gentle and semi-customizable approach to exploring your feelings and beliefs as they relate to your sexuality and bringing your present moment awareness to your genitals, which is a great practice both for feeling more full in your sensuality and for more easily dropping into that presence during intimate exchanges with others. Looking for the most pure and ethical crystal yoni eggs available? How long should I keep my yoni egg in for? 20 to 30 minutes or less. The yoni egg is meant to be a short and sweet practice for helping develop more presence and sensitivity in your vagina. Leaving a yoni egg in your vagina for longer than 30 minutes can lead to discomfort and even inflammation or more serious medical conditions. Practicing daily is common and safe for most women. It is also important to wash your yoni egg after each use with natural, perfume, and synthetic chemical-free soap. If you experience any pain or discomfort in using your yoni egg, remove it immediately. If the pain or discomfort persists, contact a medical professional for an examination. Can a yoni egg get stuck inside my vagina? The muscles in your pelvic floor are much more capable than you might think. If you decide to get an undrilled yoni egg or one through which you cannot string a thread for easy removal, the muscles along your vaginal walls can help the removal process by pushing it out. You can also slide your fingers inside and grab it to pull it out. If you have a difficult time reaching it with your hands, simply curve your spine back and up like a cat and push your pelvis forward. This brings your cervix closer to your introitus or the opening of your vagina, which brings the egg closer to. Other health considerations for people seeking sexuality support. It is important to know that yoni massages and coaching sessions are not a replacement for clinical psychotherapy or gynecological medicine. Yoni massages are unique and healing, however, do not generally include formal psychological or medical therapy, support, or advice. They are a wonderful complement to these more traditional services, however, and can be engaged alongside many traditional medical approaches to your health and well-being. If you are a victim of rape or sexual abuse of any form, please contact your primary care provider for an appointment and referral to a mental health specialist, or click here for information from the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network.